Hello guys, my name is Kaustubh Agrahari, and today I'll be talking about the how you guys should prepare and what the timeline that you guys should apply for the internships as soon as you come over here for your first semester, that is your fall. Why I wanted to make this video is because of the reason that in my past experience, I feel like I missed a few points and also the time that I feel like if I would have been knowing beforehand, then I would have utilized it more better way. That's the reason I wanted to share it with you so that you can utilize your time way more fruitful than I did. So let's start with it. Considering that you're coming your fall semester as your first semester, so consider that you're coming by August. Let's make it with a timeline as August, then September, then your October, November, and then here December, and then this is the December end. And so most of the time the university starts around mid of August. This is where your semester starts. So your sem starts. So this is the point. Some for some universities it starts by last week of August. For some it starts from mid August. But my point is, for your internship, the first and most foremost thing is resume. So make sure that you're ready with your resume, and you should be ready with your resume before you come over here. And one more thing is important is your LinkedIn profile. So make sure that you are ready with your LinkedIn profile and your resume before you come over here. That means at this point, So this point before your semester starts, so you should be ready with your resume and your LinkedIn profile. You can get your resume template, that how you should make your resume from your career center. You can send an email to career center of your university, and they should be able to send you a template which you can use for you as a reference to make your own resume. Make sure that your resume should be around maximum 1 page, not more than that. I will try to find some template with me in my system, and I would be happy to share with you. So check out in the description section of this video. So I'll share that link for that resume template. And then yeah, so these are the two things that I would say you should be ready before you come over here. And after that, when you come over here, the first thing I would say is, that means by this time, the first week and literally the third and fourth week of August, I would suggest you guys to get an appointment with your career center guys and see when you can go to them and meet them and show your resume to them, so that they can give you a good feedback on that. Get their feedback and alter your resume as early as possible. They would let you know what are the things that you can remove, or what are the content that you can add to it. So that is really important for your resume. That is the first thing you should be ready with by August, and you should be ready with your resume anyhow. So focus on that. People usually don't do that. I have seen because that is the point. Usually people are new to this place and they are happy to explore this place, new location, new university and all. So that's why we lose some kind of a track over there, and time track. So that I would say, make sure that you are ready with your resume by this time. And then second is your LinkedIn profile. So make your LinkedIn profile contain all the details that you have already done before. So like all those projects and the company's experience that you have. And also mention whatever the group project that you did. So while mentioning the group project, mention and focus on what was the thing, what was your role, what are the things that you incorporated with in that project. So that is really important. Put and focus on all those things, and make your LinkedIn profile really up to date. And the third thing that I would say, before you come over here, And the third thing that I would say for you is programming language. So many of you guys might be very much fresher, so they might be not having their kind of a preference of their language, or they might be not very good into that. So I would suggest to just choose one language, choose any language that you would like to, and stick with it. Clear all your concept for that language, clear all the data structures that are available in that language, clear all the algorithms that you can that you already have done in your undergrad. So that is really important. Have your all the syntax and get to know everything as much as possible, all the basic things for that language, so that you can use it in your programming interviews. So make sure that you do. Also, let me tell you one thing, that when you come over here for your interviews, what happens actually when you go for your interview? So what happens is, the company or the interviewer, they're not expecting you to do programming or do their interview in certain specific language. They are really open into it, and so you have to decide, and you can use any programming language that you are comfortable in. So decide it, and then if you are totally new, if you are already using any language, well and good, just clear your concepts for that. So that would be a suggestion for this, so for your internship. And third is this, and then yeah, so these are the three things I would suggest before you come over here, before you come to States. You should follow, and you should be ready by September, by August, and you should be ready with this by first or second week of September, mostly, when you will be attending classes and all, and figuring out which classes that you want to go to, and checking out the assignments and all. So might be that you might spend, and also getting all the groceries and all, might be that time. So you by first week and second week, I would say, as early as possible, by first and second week of September, at this point, you should start doing application processes. So that is really important. Start your application process as early as possible. So that's why I said you should have your resume and LinkedIn profile ready, because if you don't have that ready, you cannot start it. So get that thing ready by August end, so that you can start your application by September. The resources, actually, the job portals that I would say for your job search is, as yeah, first and foremost is as I said, LinkedIn, and second I would recommend is Indeed. Third is Monster. These are the three things. Monster is, I've seen not much to be used, but mostly LinkedIn and Indeed is used over here. So I would suggest you guys and recommend to explore this two job portals, and find out all the internship positions that are available. Mostly the companies, they start posting their internship positions for the next year by September or by August. They start opening their positions, and they start make it available in the market. So you should start applying as early as possible, because by October mid to November first week, this part, they will start rolling out the tests most of the time. So they will start rolling out the companies will start rolling out their online test for their internship. So that is the time that you, so if you have already applied by this time, then you would be able to get it. So better to apply as early as possible, so that you will be able to get in this circle. And also by this time, by this December 1st or December 2nd week, they will be interviewing you for your second round. So I would suggest as early as possible. That is the reason I said this is the place where you should be ready with your resume and LinkedIn. Now there's the job search is done, and what things, and then next is, I would say, resources that you should follow. Resources that I'm going to share is totally what I have seen from my past experience that were good, but then you can have there are many resources available in the market similar to these. You can choose any. It is just for practice. So lead code, hacker rank, hacker earth, lint code. Yeah, there are many actually. There are many. If you find search on internet, you'll find many resources, like many platforms where you can go and practice your algorithmic skills over there. So I would suggest you to start exploring and practicing these questions what are available on these platforms from the time you start doing the application. So when you start doing application, you should also start exploring these if you are already ready with your programming language. If not, then I would suggest start focusing more on the programming language. Check out all those basic things. Most of you guys might be knowing there are many resources. Geek for Geeks, I feel like is the best resource, but there are many resources from where you can learn many programming languages. And what more is yeah, and for the interviews for internship, the first round is mostly online coding test, and second round is a virtual, actually we can say call it as so the second round is the video call interview, and the first round is the online coding test. So you have to clear your first round to get into the second round. And for this, the coding, you can get the sample questions that how you like what questions that you can expect from these resources. You can check out, and that's what I would say that you guys should follow. Once again, in very brief, get your resume and LinkedIn profile and one programming language ready by this September, actually by August end. From September 1st or 2nd week, start doing applications. And I also recommend you guys to apply at least 10 applications every day. This is really important. So at least do 10 applications every day, and so that you can increase your chances to get into the companies, to get the company calls, to get the HR attention. It's really important to apply as many positions that you can, because the application filtering is like something, I don't know how many calls you can convert. So it's better to have as many calls as you get, so that you can get the response and then you can crack the interview, increase your chances. That's important. Second, I would say, while yes, from job search, when you're searching job, do not directly just only apply from LinkedIn and just from apply from the easy Indeed, or those easy apply things, the shortcut things. I would suggest, and I would really like, from my past experience, I feel like these doesn't work. It's better to go on the company's website career and then apply. So go on these sites, go on this portal, find the jobs that are available and the company name, go to the company's career web page, check out the same position over there and search it, and then apply from the company's career page. Fill the form at the company's career page, not over here. So that would help you to get the it's really actually from my past experience, I feel like that worked for me. But then yeah, that would I would recommend, that I would suggest you that always fill the company's career form as well. And what am I missing? Anything else? So resources, job search, career page, there's I feel like I've covered most of the topics and the timeline. So just do not forget this. Just follow this. That would be really helpful to you. I feel so. I missed out this. I didn't do it at this point in the first semester, and that's why I feel like was where I was lacking. And that's why if I would have done this, I would have at the better position, I would say. So in my internship, so better is to do. And last is that as many, if you have any questions related to this and any other question that you have related to anything else, then feel free to drop in the comment. I would be happy to respond as soon as possible. I would respond to your comments. And also share this video with your friends. That would be helpful to them as well. And give a thumbs up if you find the content helpful and informative. So please give a thumbs up to this video. Subscribe to the channel because I will be posting the next video would be on what kind of questions or what are the data structures that you should more focus on, and what kind of questions that you can expect. So I would also share a few important questions that you should also practice beforehand, because those kind of similar questions that you can see in your interviews. So yes, that's it from my side today. And next yeah, so see the next video when it comes. Thank you so much for you guys. Bye bye, take care.